Number 6.
Nope, not number 6 yet. Let's talk about Bully some more. Bully is
a game where you can beat up an entire football team. It's racist.
Number 6.
Number 6 is Becky Walsh from Rumble Roses.
I bet she dresses very skimpily.
You know, if it wasn't for Games Radar's top 7, I don't think Rumble Roses would ever be brought up.
It would not be remembered. I was about to say, this is probably the first time in several years that anyone has mentioned Rumble Roses in a sentence.
Anytime I even accidentally through the stream of consciousness style clicking through YouTube videos where you just get lost in YouTube. Every time I accidentally watch a Rumble Roses video, I feel so bad because I'm afraid someone will see me. Because it's like
we looked at your browser history.
How do you justify that? It's like looking at silent era porn.
Because I'll have headphones on. It's like, oh, let me go run by Brett's desk and I need to run this thing by him really quick. Oh, I'm watching a girl 469 another girl into a turnbuckle, and I'm like, I don't know why it's happening.
Well, they also just weren't very good at wrestling games.
No,
but
that wasn't really the focus.
I never played them, so
they were really, really good titty games.
They were
new
really good. If this was a demo of a porn game and you had to buy it to unlock the porn, that would have been a pretty good proposition, actually.
It seemed like the first one was pretty well received. I don't really remember.
I don't think it was that well received.
I mean, there was a sequel.
The first one was a lot better received than the sequel.
I see.
That's true.
The sequel was kind of terrible. And,
so it was the sequel that had the
creepy
mud wrestling that there's an image of in our story, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Where they look kind of like they're naked, but not really.
Yeah, it looks like 4 nipples in the middle of her tits. This is gross. I'm gay now.
Yep, you're gay.
All right,
Who can get turned on by those women? I mean, no, well, at least by the fake women in a video game. Come on.
It happened to me when I was much younger, but I think that that was before I could watch streaming high def porn on my iPhone.
And anywhere, anytime,
anywhere. God damn.
On the BART. On the bus.
I had to delete the cache of my iPhone when I went back to my family's house for Christmas because I don't want to password protect it, and God forbid one of my little cousins pick up the phone and type the letter X in the URL box and watch what autofills.
It gets to a point where any letter you type is a potential hazard.
You go to the site a lot. We loaded it up for you in advance. Thanks, iPhone.
Yes, thanks.
Thanks. My dad needed directions to the diarrhea doctor.
Is your dad okay?
Oh, he's fine. He's covered in diarrhea.
That'll happen.
Really feel like we did a vaudevillian
Is that what the doctor's for?
I thought that was the name of the porn site.
My dad, you can find him on drdiarrhea.com. It's his gig. It's his gig. People were tweeting TalkRadar quotes, and one of the funniest ones I remember, we were talking about your dad, and I claimed he invented the bang bus. It was senseless and without basis, but it's kind of my favorite thing I've ever said on this here program.
I don't remember that.
Who pays for porn anymore, huh? That should be the question.
That's the thing. I wonder. It's how does new porn get made? Who's paying these people to make new porn?
What happened to the porn factories?
It's user-generated content porn now, man. That's
the sad thing. Like RedTube and all that shit.
Out of work porn factory workers in Milwaukee somewhere.
Well, I think the only
just
ones
getting drunk and
busted my hump in
joining
porn
anti-communist movements.
2 decades.
Here's my porn theory. There's tons of free streaming porn everywhere, but it's kind of vanilla. You can't get it too specific. So if you have a specific kink, you will still have to go to a pay site to get that fulfilled.
Not necessarily.
Well, you get
you'd be surprised how many specific kinks you can turn up with Google image search. Or maybe you wouldn't.
Google image search, but I'm talking about streaming off.
No, I have a specific fetish, and I want to see just that because that's the only way my jollies ejaculate. It's called muttsandbutts.com.
I probably have to check out at this point.
All dogs and women's.
Yeah, why are we doing this when our special and professional guest from a major game publisher is here?
Who we don't have years of history with.
I hope Mr. Capcom doesn't listen to this.
Well, Sir Com is not here.
They won't.
George Capcom.
George Capcom.
His original name was Capsule Computer Jones.
Capsule Computer. I fucking stumped. I think a bunch of people on PC Gamer Trivia with that. No one knew that. Capsule Computer.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, only got an excellent port of Resident Evil 5.
What?
Not so good Resident Evil 4 port, though.
I don't know about that.
I don't know how I got lost in a conversation I was having.